Get ready to make a creamer. Hi, Marie here. Welcome to Pottery Crafters. You found video number 16 in our Beginner Pottery Wheel Project series. Today you'll learn how to throw, decorate, and glaze a creamer. And yes, you'll see the finished piece. If you like what you see, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to support me or see new videos, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get a notification whenever I upload a video. Before we get started, here's a list of tools and supplies I use to make the creamer, which will also be down in the show notes along with any other important information I may talk about throughout the video. The tools and supplies listed are only recommendations and items I use on a daily basis. I'll be starting with the clay already centered, so if you're having any problems with your clay getting centered, check out the video up above. With that said, enjoy the video and make sure you stay to the end to see the finished piece. Let's get started. For this project, I'm using 1 pound of Amaco Stoneware 38 white clay. When opening your clay, it's best to use both thumbs. Then brace the outside with your anchor hand and use your fingers to open the rest of the way down. Stop the wheel to check the thickness of your clay with the needle tool. 1/3 of an inch is good. Make sure you compress the bottom. Squeeze a good amount of water on the clay with your sponge and bring up the walls. You want to keep the pressure of your fingers even as you're slowly pulling up the walls. I'm curving the soft red rib and bracing it against the outside while pushing outward on the inside. Then coning in the top of the creamer with both hands. Compress the rim and remove the water on the bottom. I'm smoothing out the rim with a small piece of chamois. Then making a double-edged foot with the ultimate edger. When making the spout, you want to gently massage the clay outward from the inside with your index finger, while holding your thumb and index finger steady on the outside. After the clay is no longer tacky, you can remove it from the back. I'm using the handheld clay extruder with the medium-sized coil die to make the handle. You can also roll out the coils by hand. While twisting, you want to keep the two coils separate until they join together. You can use water or slip to smooth over the clay if it starts to crack. Arch your clay to the shape of a handle and let it dry to leather hard. Trim any extra clay off with your potter's knife. Once you've established proper placement of the handle, mark it with your needle tool. Then score with the wire brush scoring tool and apply slip with the detail brush. When pushing down on your handle, make sure your other hand is bracing the inside to keep the clay from caving inward or cracking. Use the modeling tool to smooth the handle and creamer together. After the creamer is bone dry, I'm underglazing the handle with Speedball medium blue and medium green. Let dry, and into my scud kiln it goes for a bisque firing at cone 04. After the bisque fire, wipe off any dust or fine particles with a clean damp sponge. This will help the glaze bond nicely to the creamer. Apply wax resist to the bottom of the creamer so any glaze will easily wipe right off. Using a hog bristle fan brush, I'm decorating the creamer the same as my sugar bowl in the last video with Speedball medium green and medium blue. Always mix the glaze well and pour it through a strainer to catch any clumps or debris. This helps to ensure the glaze bonds nicely to the clay. Once the underglaze is dry, pour Amaco Satin Clear glaze inside the creamer, then pour the glaze out and place upside down so the glaze doesn't pool on the bottom. If you're new to glazing, you can check out my article on 27 glazing tips for beginners. I left a link for you in the description below. I'm using the mop brush to apply a coat of clear glaze on the outside of the creamer. After the first coat is dry, apply one more coat on the outside only. Wipe any glaze off and let dry. Then into my scud kiln it goes for a final firing at cone 5. Here's the finished creamer. I love the handle. It turned out great. No cracking. Beautiful. It turned out just as nice as a sugar bowl. What do you think? You can post any questions, comments, or even ideas of future videos in the comments section below. Some of the best tips and feedback come from you. Also in the comments section are more show notes and pottery making info. I hope you've learned a thing or two to make your own creamer. Check out my other videos from Pottery Crafters. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified when a new video comes out. I'll see you in the next video.